What going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about books that I feel are underrated and they don't get the hype that they deserve. I just feel like some more people need to read it so we can have more discussions about it. I just want these books to gain some more flowers and some more readers and be talked about some more. So let me talk about them. The first one on my list, I feel like I talk about this book a lot. Um, I've mentioned this book a couple of times, not just on this channel, but like earlier when I started my book page. But this series by Jahquel J, the Brookwood series, it is her first contemporary romance series, and I don't know how difficult it is for authors to write in multiple genres, even though she already writes in urban fiction, urban romance genre, and now she also has this series in the contemporary romance series. So I don't know how hard it is to alternate between the two, and that just goes for any author that writes in multiple genres. But this set of books is just, it was so good. It takes place in the fictional world Brookwood, located in North Carolina, and it follows different characters. Like the first one, Welcome to Brookwood, talks about um, a teacher falling for her student's single dad. The way how it's just written and reading about characters being loved correctly, it just warms my heart, and it warms my heart, and I just feel like more people need to read this series because she writes outside of the Delgado family. I need her to get into her backlog. And right now there are 4 books out. The next installment is coming out, I believe the last time I checked it is in November. And that leads me to the next book that she wrote, also another contemporary romance, is Wolf in Street Clothing, which follows a fashion designer who ended up falling for a billionaire. So I need her to take her time, stop rushing her to write these books and go in her backlog. But take a look in her contemporary romance backlog because I need her to read these books and get into them. For real, for real. Real talk. That's all I say. That's it. That's all. Thank you. My next book that I feel does not get the hype it deserves. And this book is so funny because as soon as you open it, it's like straight to the mess, straight to the drama, straight to the laugh out loud, straight. I want to beat this man ass. Ella Gets a D, written by Tanvier. Ella Gets a D is so funny. And again, I talk about these books a lot. Not sure if I talk about them enough on my channel, but I do recommend them a lot when people ask me for recommendations or places to start. And Ella Gets a D is one of these. It is a standalone, and it follows Ella as she go through the double entendre of getting the D. I'm gonna just leave it there. Just know it's age gap romance. It is hilarious. Straight out of the gate is all gas no breaks, and I love it done real bad. Like Tanvier did her big one when it comes to that book. The next one is Church Girl by Naima Simone. I made a video review about this book already. Do not let that cover fool you. It is about a church girl, but ain't nothing about her going to church. The slow burn is definitely worth it because the spicy banter that it entails, child, go read the book. Go read the book and come back to me because I want it to be surprised when I read it. Just know, do not let the cover fool you. That's all I gotta say. Go read the book. And the next one is A Little Kissing Between Friends by Chencia, Higgins. And that book threw me for a loop. And I will say it threw me for a loop. It is a queer romance. It threw me for a loop because what I expected didn't happen. It was the other way. That's the only thing I want to tell. I don't want to go into exactly what the books are because I feel like if I tell you what the books are, if I give you like the synopsis, then you already know what's gonna happen. And I want I to read them because they're that good and they need more readers to talk about them. And A Little Kissing Between Friends, it's not a little. It's a lot going on. But that book had me a kiki in, and that book had me like I had to close the book and look around to see if anybody was watching me read this book. But it was so good. Like I ate it up, and I immediately went to go look for her other book. I think it's Devon and Chris plan a wedding or have a wedding, something along those lines. And I know I always say I can't wait to read a book, but I have like I'm not even operating off of TV outlets at this point. I just be pulling books, but I can't wait until I decide I'm in the right headspace to read it because I want to have my full attention. Because if it's as good as A Little Kissing Between Friends, you will become an auto buyer. I just saying, I could read it. A Little Kissing Between Friends. If you're looking for a queer romance, get it. Jamaal, the IT guy, written by Kasha Thompson. It is a novella, very short, but it's so cute. And that's why I really love it because it's so cute. It's like two adults, but they're so shy to admit that they like each other. And the way how the story progresses, it just makes me smile. And it made me smile from the beginning to the end because it was like, oh, not both are you shy? Like somebody make a move. And I absolutely love it. I think it was the first book that I ever read by Kasha Thompson, and she has a forever fan. Love it. Read it. We talk about Kennedy Ryan a lot. And a lot of times the main focus is on the two series, the Hope series and of course the Skyland series. But there is a series which is in her earlier works, the Bennett series. If you want an emotional roller coaster or you feel like you need a good cry, I need her to read the series. Like, it's 4 books, and when I tell you, the first book broke me. The first book broke me. The second one put me back together. The third one broke me again. And then the fourth one continued to break me, but put me back together. Like, literally, that's what it was. And the first time I read the book, the first one, I had made a video to Kennedy Ryan. I was like, Kennedy Ryan, come to the front. Like, why did you do this to my emotions? Like, it was so good. But I did have to take a break between the first book and the second book because I wasn't prepared to be broken again. But she told me that I have to read the second one because it has a happily ever after. But oh my god, that first book was so, I remember crying and I was like, wow, Kennedy, I didn't expect this. I did not expect it because I know me. I don't read the back of books. I just be raw dogging books and going about my business, like going up the road, you know. And I really want those books to get some more readers. Again, every book is not everybody's cup of tea. Reading is subjective, and this is just my opinion on these books being underrated, and I want them to get some more hype. I would love them to get some more hype. I would love them to get some more readers. But again, what I like, you might not like, and vice versa, and that's okay. That's perfectly okay. But I stand by these books. I stand by them. I stand by them. I stand by them. Got it? Get it? Good. And the last one, also by Jahquel J. Confessions of a Hustler's Housekeeper. That is my number one urban romance from her. I won't say I think about it often, but I love it really bad. Like, when I decided to reread some of the books, because I want to reread some books as if it was the first time, because it's been a while since I've read that series, and it was so good. I know I probably said about a lot of books, but it really was good. And I wish people would like go in the backlog of these authors, you know, written works, pestering them to hurry up drop the next book. In between, they got 50, 11 books to go read, and those are just as good. Go read the people in backlog. You think they're for style? Sorry, that come off a little bit kind of harsh. But yeah, go read the other books. Go look in that backlog and like read the other books while you wait for the current work in progress. I guarantee you there's other things in it that you're going to like. And once again, this is just my opinion that these books don't get the hype that they deserve. But I gonna hype them up I will hype them up real bad. So if you are looking for something to read and you're like, I don't know, what should I read? I just gave you a list of options. Pick one, read them, and then come back to me and tell me how you like them. It's okay if you didn't like it, but come back and tell me. You could comment down below. You could inbox me. I just want you to read them because remember, books don't expire. Buy the book. You can read it anyways. Check out you.